Turning back to my previously favorite aircraft model, the Pilatus PC-12 was a disappointment. I used to fly a lot with this aircraft, learning its strengths and weaknesses. Now I wanted to fly with the island Borkum, that has a small airport, a very short runway, and strong winds. It was very uncomfortable to sit in cockpit. The transparency of the cockpit windows was awful. The outlook was disturbed by the too high instrument panel, and I couldn't fix the 3D captain eye's position. Then I made 3 unsuccessful landing attempts, and go-rounds, because of the throttle lever oscillation. I could hardly manage to get the needed power for the correct approach. At least I succeeded landing, but the joy with the PC-12 is gone, so I parked it back in the garage. But what next? I didn't want to use again the epic E1000, so I went back to early days and looked after the Carry NATO King RC90. Old lady, but now equipped with the GNS 530, seems to me to be worth a new try. This aircraft is very easy to fly. The problems begins when strong winds occur. Then the old lady begins to swing. Landing on Borkum under real weather condition, winds at 24 knots, on a short runway, was for me a hard piece of work, trying on approach to balance between needed altitude and correct speed. To manage landing speed only with the throttle EDXH sufficiently, I had to operate with the pitch trim, to stay at the right angle with very small correction on the yoke. After a successful landing on runway 31, I made another attempt to land on the grass runway 23 that makes things easier, because of its wideness. The fact that the runways on the dune are near sea level of 3 feet, flying an approach from the seaside, makes it hard to fly at low altitude over the water. I had often the feeling to be in too low altitude, and thus forced to observe the flight instruments continuously, to ensure the correct height.